Everything here reminds me of gold. Although, if you want to be picky, I haven't actually met her yet. Anything is better than sausage.
Ew! That sound was the worst! Get it? It's got to sound a lot more red if you want to reach the computer core.
Huh? Is this the right place? I wanted the Council of Elders, not assisted living. The cocktails here are very different from Lonzo's. For example, I miss the bits floating in them. The cocktails here are very different from Lonzo's. For example, I miss the bits floating in them. I used to have one of these in my cellar. One of the few ideas Tony really liked, right up until the snakes hatched. Yuck! They're all waxy. Looks like the sun melted them a bit. Yuck! They're all waxy. Looks like the sun melted them a bit. This is waxy enough already. Ugh, maybe I should think about washing my inside pockets. Oh, a reading lamp, not a feeding lamp. Now that's what I call disappointment. I'm hungry. You gotta wonder about these Elysians. First they wash their faces, and then they make them go brown again. Hey you, wake up.
I'm awake.
I absolutely have to speak to the Council of Elders.
With pleasure. In a week's time, we have our administrative intercessional meeting with blueberry muffins. Don't forget to bring a cake fork with you.
I can't wait that long. We're locked in a time loop. I need to speak to them today.
An extraordinary meeting? You're having a laugh. That only happens if there's a catastrophe. Or, of course, if someone reaches 10,000 fun points.
But... I absolutely have to speak to the Council of Elders today.
An extraordinary meeting? You're having a laugh. That only happens if there's a catastrophe. Or, of course, if someone reaches 10,000 fun points.
We're locked in a time loop.
Yes, on Elysium, every day really is just like another. Simply wonderful.
I'm talking temporal anomaly here. The entire space-time continuum is on the verge of collapse.
Oh, I don't know much about that kind of thing, I'm afraid. My areas of responsibility are keeping the minutes and supplying baked goods. Perhaps you should have an audience with the Council of Elders next week.
Oh! You have to stop the high boat.
I can't make a decision like that, but I can have an extra Danish brought to you at breakfast as a consolation.
Although, can I get one today?
No.
Double. I can prove that Deponia is inhabited.
Really? That would certainly make my I Heart Utopia scarf obsolete. Nonetheless, that's sensational news.
Apparently not sensational enough to get your fat ass out of that hammock.
Precisely. If your story is true, the inspection team will confirm it within a few weeks. In the meantime, I could work on a Deponian's sorry we almost wiped you out scarf.
I can't get 10,000 fun points.
Patience. We set the score that high on purpose, so that it's impossible to achieve it in one day.
But there only is this one day, and then it all repeats itself.
You mean your points account has been deleted?
Kinda, sorta.
Then we should get the computer core checked out. I'll send someone over.
Finally.
First thing tomorrow.
No! Thanks for nothing.
No problem. It's my job.
Ouch! Hot!
What are you doing?
What do you think? I'm accelerating your tanning process.
Oh, how friendly of you. Thanks. Although, don't you hear that alarming sizzling sound?
That's just your pigments throwing a party.
And the smell?
It's a barbecue party.
Ah, how nice.
His new complexion clashes with the beard. On the plus side, he now smells like hot dogs.
Oh, you again? What is it?
Who's turning red?
What do you mean?
You have scarlet skin. You're suffering from hydrant pigment. You're as red as a pepperoni.
Oh dear, how embarrassing.
Exactly. Shame on you. Thanks for nothing.
No problem. It's my job.
You gotta wonder about these Elysians. First they wash their faces, and then they make them go brown again. So much for the Greenfield approach. Back to the tried and true scorched earth principle. So much for the Greenfield approach. Back to the tried and true scorched earth principle. You gotta wonder about these Elysians. First they wash their faces, and then they make them go brown again. And voila! Another masterpiece of psychoactive future origami. Another masterpiece of psychoactive future origami. As the gooey residue of melted pleasures dripped through his fingers, he asked himself, is this the irony of fate, or just another side effect of inhaled plastic vapor? As the gooey residue of melted pleasures dripped through his fingers, he asked himself, is this the irony of fate, or just another side effect of inhaled plastic vapor? What can I say? As red as Tuck's nose at the Mudcake Festival. As red as Tuck's nose at the Mudcake Festival.
Woohoo! A guest! Come in, make yourself at home. Have a biscuit.
Him again. Everything here reminds me of gold.
You dirty dog.
Because she has a cartridge slot in her head for her brain implant.
Rufus loves gold. Rufus loves gold. This function is currently unavailable. The great thing is, you can try it again anytime. And if you insert the appropriate genetic code cartridge, you'll be rewarded with fantastic emergency clone personnel.
Hooray!
Can I help you?
I'm looking for the index with the fun points.
No problemo. Simply switch to drive G. Then go into the folder called Fun Zone, Data, Fun Points.
Wait a second, not so fast. What do I switch?
The drive. Just type G, colon.
And so it begins. I don't want to type. I want to know where the index is.
What do you want the index for?
I want to increase my fun points.
Impossible. G is a system drive. Read only. Physically protected.
Remember this, Ronnie. Nothing is ever physically safe. From Rufus. What is that?
My tower case. My processor and my hard drive are in there.
This toaster contains your thinking apparatus?
Huh, your bonehead would hardly stand a chance in a case modding competition either.
I've heard different.
You only ever hear what you want to hear.
Thank you. Apology accepted.
Ow! What are you doing?
I'm just cleaning up a little.
That really hurts!
Aren't you programmed to make people happy?
But it was wonderful how you sounded out the load capacity of my sensory functions.
My pleasure. What do we have here?
That's my hard drive.
Is that kind of like your brain?
If you want to call it that.
Why not? Sometimes I even call Wenzel's ear separator that.
What the... what the devil are you doing? I suddenly feel so wickedy.
I'm just making sure that you remember my score. I need the 10,000 fun points to convene the Council of Elders.
That sounds funny. What are fun points?
What are fun points? Listen, have you finally blown a fuse or something?
Maybe. I feel very strange. I think there's something wrong with my hard drive. Could you take a look?
So, I can't see anything wrong. Basically, there's nothing to see here.
That's probably because you formatted my database.
I did what?
Whoosh! All gone. But hey, it ain't all that bad. Most of it was just ballast anyway. Service board control systems, security protocols, genetic codes for extinct species. Pfft, who needs it?
Extinct species?
Yeah, sure. Elysium is a bit like an ark after all. But don't worry, the database can be filled up again in 2 hoots of Setsmo's horn. You've just got to scan in the animals again, one by one. Wait, I'll turn the scanner on. Beep! You see? No biggie.
But what about my fun point index?
Empty. 2 toots of the horn. Why?
Because I still need 10,000 points.
Yeah. Wait up. Beep, boop, brr, boop, 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 brr. So, 10,000 points registered.
What? Really?
Sure. No problem without those pesky security protocols. That's all right for you, ain't it?
You can bet your last drop of coolant.
My pleasure.
Drinking water supplies are drained.
Party! Woohoo!
Are the fun points from the fun zone also stored there?
You bet.
And you can use this to refill the G-Bank?
Exactly. Just put a bit of DNA under the scanner, and whoops, there it is. Scanning DNA sample. Whip. Detecting species.
Plague spit monitor lizard.
Updating database and writing to cartridge.
The genetic code of an amphibious reptile with chubby horn-skinned hands, yellow scales, and a nasty disposition. The genetic code of an amphibious reptile with chubby horn-skinned hands, yellow scales, and a nasty disposition.
Scanning DNA sample. Whip. Detecting species.
Cool zombie dinosaur.
Wow, seriously? You're just jerking my chain.
You started it. Scanning DNA sample. Whip. Detecting species.
Cool zombie dinosaur.
Wow, seriously? You're just jerking my chain.
You started it.
Somehow the screen was fuller earlier.
That's because the genetic codes folder has been deleted. But don't worry, the database can be filled up again in 2 hoots of Setsmo's horn. You've just got to scan in the animals again, one by one.
And where can I get the animals if they've been deleted?
You don't need to do it straight away. This is Elysium after all. You don't have to do anything you don't want to. Hooray!
Attention, attention! An important announcement! The 10,000 fun point horizon has been broken! Cease all petting activities immediately, and
Spare your efforts. I'm all petted out for now. There's a crisis here. Something is wrong with the animal database. The system just won't cough up any more striped sables. How are the poor citizens expected to sweeten their everyday lives if there aren't any striped sables to stroke?
which poor citizens? I don't see anyone here except you.
Hardly surprising. There aren't any striped sables to stroke anymore. What a disaster.
What a sap. Isn't there a real leader here somewhere? Soon the pink stampede will be complete.